I actually do believe that reserved seating will finish off theaters, and I know you're probably thinking, has this guy never heard of streaming? Or does he not know that the window of time between theatrical release and being available on demand is significantly shorter, or that prices for theaters have gone astronomically higher? And yes, I know all of those things. All of those things have critically harmed the theater industry, and they've had a much larger impact on crippling it, but it's reserved seating that will finish off theaters for good. If you disagree and you're already about to tap that downvote button, hold off till the end because I promise I get your frustration. Reserved seating has allowed you to get to your seat without the stress of being unable to find a good seat or to find an open section large enough for your entire party. There are clearly some great things about it. And we can even start with what has harmed the theater industry the most, and that's what you thought it was. It's streaming, it's high prices for long movies that you can't pause when you want to go to the bathroom. It's that we'd rather wait a few months and watch it from the comfort of our home rather than next to some smelly stranger who eats popcorn a little too loud. Those are valid reasons why the industry has been put on life support. But here's the thing. Given all those reasons, what value does the theater still provide? What remaining reason is there to go to the theater? The answer for most people is the experience. And I'm not just talking about seeing it on a big screen. Most of us have great TVs in our homes. The experience I'm talking about is this.
Okay, all at once, all at once. It brings everyone together and it's like a little family.
The theaters used to be a place where you could show up early and wait in line with your friends and discuss the movie or whatever you wanted. You were surrounded by like-minded people all excited to see something great together. It was a shared experience. I still remember standing in line with my friends for the first Avatar. It was an event. It's hard to describe that if you haven't felt it. And when Avatar 2 came out in 2022, I reserved my seat to see it in theaters on opening night with a friend. We showed up mid-previews, we watched the movie and chatted for a few minutes afterwards and just left. It wasn't an event. It was just a movie I paid a good amount for. And I remember thinking as I got to my car, I should have just waited 2 months and seen it at home with my buddy. It would have been the same experience and a whole lot cheaper. Movies, or really any type of entertainment, aren't just about the product. It's about how it affects your life. And your life goes beyond the time your eyes are on the screen. I would say the time before and after matter just as much as the main event. There's something about sports and big events that are worth paying a lot to be a part of something special. We want to feel involved as a society. Sports and entertainment are social adhesives. We watch a good or bad movie and we want to talk about it. We want to share our thoughts and ideas because deep down we want to be unified in our thoughts and team up with others who share our beliefs. The experience of an event in combination with a like-minded community is extremely valuable. There are good reasons people pay so much to attend their favorite team's games or their favorite artist's concert. And these events encourage audience participation. Sports fans cheer and high-five, concert goers sing along to concerts, even speaking forums have a Q&A. Movie theaters, on the other hand, have an uphill battle. The expectation is silence in a dark room. Therefore, theaters need to promote situations that encourage these type of moments, not erase them with reserved seating. While streaming has made seeing a movie in theaters feel like a bad investment, reserved seating has killed off the social portion of the experience, and that was the last reason to go to the theater. At this point, people only seem to go to the theater for the giant movies, the ones where they try to tell you it's going to be an event. That's why Barbie and Oppenheimer worked so well. It was Barbenheimer, an event that people might ask you if you participated in. And I think some people still show up to the big budget movies hoping that that nostalgic feeling of a grand event might be found once more. We crave that event style of entertainment, and it's what gets people back in the seats. All that being said, I get why you want reserved seating. I still remember the days of walking into a crowded theater and realizing I'd be sitting up at the front and end up with a sore neck. It sucked. But the truth is, I think even the people who love reserved seating probably find themselves not going to the theater as much. Why would they? What is left that the theater has to offer other than being able to see something 2 months earlier? In my opinion, not much. So what's the solution? Honestly, this Pandora's box may be something that once it's been opened can't be closed. Or maybe theaters attempt to walk their actions back by having a portion reserved and leaving some open. Or maybe it means that we should only expect big budget films that attempt to be palatable to everyone, and anything with a budget under $250 million is going to get scrapped. But movie theaters need more movies, not less. And they need to give the people a reason to come. But if theaters don't figure out a way to make going to the cinema an event again, I think reserved seating will be the death of theaters. Well, did I convince you? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'm always happy to read them. And if you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps out small channels like mine. Thanks for stopping by.